Hello guys, and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series race number 3 here today from the Martinsville Speedway under the lights. Today I believe we present to you the Blue Emu 500. I'm Brian James here in the booth, proud to bring you coverage of our second ever Martinsville night race. Of course, this race was run at night at the end of the season last year. The second to last race. Now it is the third race of the season here at Martinsville, and starting on the pole today will be Mitchell Collins in that number 22, and 2 is outside will be the number 6 of Michael Collins. So a Collins front row here, and let's take a look at your knockout qualifying results on your screen right now. Tim Horton, Mitchell Collins as mentioned, Casey Naneko, Dick Clark, Roberto Crown, Maximus King, and Scott Upton all advanced. Keep in mind, of course, Samet Ozkan, he is listed in 7th, but unfortunately, because the 99 is a past champion, that bumps Samet Ozkan from the field. So a tough break for the 9. And that is the second provisional in 3 races that 99 has had to use to get into the field. So not the best start for this group at Trackhouse. Of course, that means I believe they've only got 4 more they can use this season, so they better hope that they don't get themselves in trouble as the season goes along, because otherwise it's going to be a long season for them. But anyway, up front though, it will be Mitchell Collins. He hasn't won in a while. Can he win today? Of course, it is a longer race, the first time we have a 100 lap race here. Will anyone else have anything to say about it? Will the rookies continue their strong run? So many questions to be asked, so many that will be answered in just a little bit. But let's roll the intro real quick, and actually before we do, let's show you your starting lineup on the left hand side of your screen. Of course, we just want to show it to you now because of how short this track is. We don't want to, of course, have to press before the green flag. Again, you see the guys making the races. Roberto Crown will be making his debut. He did earn points in the duels, so he's already got some points this season, but of course he will look to really add to those totals here today. Now, let's roll the intro and we'll be back with the green flag here on GCN in just a moment. GCN presentation starts right now. Here we go. They are on the back stretch. The pace car will peel off as we get ready to get going for the second ever Martinsville night race. It'll be Mitchell and Michael Collins leading us through turn 4 to the Geico restart zone. The green flag is out. We're underway at Martinsville. That 22 took a shot from behind from the 6. I don't know what got into the 6 there, but man, he really gave him a shot and helped him at least clear the 18. And Mitchell Collins to the lead early on. Tim Randolph, you see they're battling for 3rd with the 6 of Michael Collins. And a lot of these guys trying to scatter to get to the bottom early on, because again, the bottom is the preferred lane. And right now, Mitchell Collins trying to run away with this thing. Of course, keep in mind, Mitchell Collins missed the Daytona 500. He ran okay at Homestead. He started up front there, too. And boy, he is getting a good start here in this race. Of course, after this race, we will head to Richmond. It'll be next Saturday, another night race. 3 straight night races to open up the season after the 500. Very rare to see, but that'll be next Saturday at this time. Then we will head the Sunday following that weekend, or the Sunday after, I believe, to Circuit of the Americas. That'll be our first road course race before we head to Dover. And then, of course, you got Talladega, Nashville, and Bristol Dirt all coming up. Again, a dirt race on the Jello Cup Series schedule. Something that's going to be fun to watch. Boy, you saw that 18 close a little bit. He did lose a little bit that time, though. Nick Martin's in that 18. Again, one of your rookie contenders this season. But Mitchell Collins, it was noted in pre-race, he didn't win at all in Season 6. He came very close at Talladega, but got beat out by Fitzwater. Now he's going to look to get a good result. And of course, Zach Fitzwater's off to a cold start this season, while Mitchell Collins, despite missing the 500, is off to a good start. Zach Fitzwater's in 27th right now. He enters this race 40th in the points. So you know he wants to get to the front and make something happen. Another guy off to a cold start is that 03 of Charles Sanford. No surprise, he's had bad luck in this series, but he's looking to turn things around. He's in the top 10 right now. And then, of course, the other guy. Let's actually check in on the 20 of Roberto Crown. Keep in mind, he is making his Jello Cup Series debut. He has run in the Trucks and the Lift National Series to open the season so far, and he's run okay over there. Nothing really standing out yet from him, but we'll see if he can make that something happen here today in the Cup race for the first time. Up front, the battle for the lead is on. The 18 is right there, ready to pounce. Boy, he is really putting the pressure on the 22, but keep in mind, this is a veteran leading this race. He's not going to get pressured very easy. Another guy up here, probably nobody's best friend entering this race. That's Austin Shaw in the 48. He may be driving the ice cream car, the ice cream machine, but let me assure you, he's got no friends entering here today. Of course, last race, he took out 2 of the leaders with a dive bomb. I mean, he flat out just went full send into turns 3 and 4 at Homestead early on. Took out the 2 leaders. So I imagine, again, he's got no friends entering here today. He is going to have to run a really conservative and clean race to try to gain the respect of his peers back. And of course, he also had an incident at Daytona, I should mention. So he's going to have to just put Florida behind him. You saw the 47 get wide, and he is going to battle for second now. Looks like that outside lane is starting to get some grip now. Man, you see it right there. The 47 battling side by side with the 18. Tim Randolph, of course, another one who has not won in Season 6, but had a really good Season 5. Now he's up to second. There's another guy who's now in the top 10 with a slow start to the season. That's Nate Rattray. Again, he wrecked at Daytona, wrecked at Homestead. He's just going to look to keep the fenders on today and just try to finish this race. Because again, it should be noted as well that race number 5 is closing very quickly. Okay, we're closing in on race 5 very quick. Of course, race number 6. So again, race number 5 at COTA is going to be the final race with this current top 33. Starting at Dover, the new this season's top 33 will take effect. Which means if you're 34th on back, you're going to be qualifying on time. And these guys know it. I know Mitchell Collins knows it. Hence why he is like he's a man on a mission today, trying to lead as many laps as he can, trying to win the race, of course. Austin Shaw's another one on that bubble right now. But of course, so is the 24. Again, the 24 and the 4. Two of your championship 4 contenders in the worst shape right now. Here we go. You saw the 47 close a little bit. Looked like he was going to make a run at the 22, and it looks like now he's just stalled out. Again, it's a longer race, which means strategies could change now. Look at this. The 48 is just stalking that 47 right now. Oh, he hits him. So much for the conservative race. Austin Shaw is really cruising to make some people mad right now. I know this is short track racing, but oh my goodness. He just tried to run over the 47. I could tell you something, that 47's not having it. You've got to be wondering, Austin Shaw, of course, had a bad season last year. Is that getting to him? Is this what's causing him to race so aggressive early on, because he doesn't want to fall into that same category again? Oh, you see the 22 pitting. And Tim Randolph going to go to the lead. He is going to really hold on to this now. Now will the undercut or the overcut work? See the 47 and 48 pitting, along with a bunch of the other leaders. There goes the 88 and the 11. And Roberto Crown also staying out. The caution's out, by the way. Oh, the 17 had damage. So did the 23. Casey Horton, Dick Clark. And this is going to really hurt a bunch of those leaders. Oh, you see the 22, the 18. Oh. Maximus King. Mitchell Collins. Oh my goodness. We got a lot of sorting out to do. One of the fun parts of running this track, when the caution comes out in the middle of a pit cycle. Let's go see, well, let's wait and see this pit stop. See who comes out in front between those three. And you see the 20 is out and away. Oh, the 11's going to lose a few spots. There goes the 20. Let's go see what happened. Oh boy, you see the 23 kind of, and the 17 looks like they're both trying to commit to the pit lane. I don't think the 17 knew the 23 was coming down, and he just gets crunched by the 23 and that inside wall there. And also holds up Nathan Faden, really hurt him. Casey Horton's done for the day, though. A tough break for the 17. We'll take you back to the green here in just a moment. Pace car is off. Tim Randolph, Austin Shaw, Mitchell Collins, Michael Collins, Nate Rattray, Scott Upton, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, Nick Martins, Simon Davis, Skylar Martins, your top 10, and you see a little jam up right there. Green flag is out. We're back underway. By the way, you know how we mentioned Zach Fitzwater enters this race in some rough shape? How's about we kick him a little while he's down? Not that I want to, but unfortunately I have to. Zach Fitzwater has retired from the race. An engine issue will cause him not to finish today, and things just going from bad to worse for the Australian-born driver. And you just got to feel for him at this point. He just can't catch a break. The caution is out. We're racing back to the line. The 47 is going to lead it. I'm wondering what caused this, because, of course, you saw the lapped cars dead ahead. And just look at how close that was. Now they'll pit. Hey, fresh tires always a good thing here. The 6 is going to stay out, Michael Collins. Again, he's in search of career win number 1. You can see a whole bunch of guys staying out. Four tires and fuel. Let's go see what happened. Carter Joey goes around here, and he doesn't have any help, which is strange. So he definitely caught the marbles up here. See, Lenny Florentine, the Homestead winner, did the same thing, but it sure hurt the 10 a lot worse there. Carter Joey into the wall here on lap 33. A tough break for the 10. We'll take you back to the green here in just a moment. Welcome back. Nobody's out of the race, but a lot of guys got their lap back. Michael Collins, the leader. Simon Davis in second. Tyler Rattray in third. Charles Sanford in fourth. Max Anderson in fifth. Dan Hummel 6th, Dick Clark 7th, Nicholas Jaweit in 8th, Spencer Mills in 9th, Alexander Rowe rounds out your top 10. A good run going so far for Alexander Rowe, who's also had a very rough start. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Oh, the 42 is stalled on track. Bafode Sacco, this could very well bring out a caution. No, thankfully he's going to get towed and get out of the way. I can't believe that didn't bring out a caution. Tough break for the 42. Yeah, and a tough time for a lot of these guys to be having these kinds of issues because, of course, the top 33 is determined in a few races, and it's still so early in the season. I think the 42 is done. I think I just saw him disappear, so 42 out of the race. Yeah, clutch issue for the 42 of Bafode Sacco. Not a good day for him. He'll join Zach Fitzwater and Casey Horton in the garage. The 03 Charles Sanford battling for third. '96 has a good drive on the outside. He'll hang on to the position. But up front, it is the 6 of Michael Collins. Another strong run here today at Martinsville. Here comes that 43. He is really charging here. Simon Davis, the outside pole sitter for the Daytona 500. Has not had some good runs to open up his rookie campaign. He'd sure love to get a good run here today. Possibly a win. And right now, nobody really able to make any moves. You see the 96 closing in on second. '96 is going low, seeing what he can do. It pushes the 03 out wide a little bit. Now the real battle is back there for fifth. Max Anderson, Dan Hummel. And again, Dan Hummel, the defending Lift National Series champion. Still in search of his first career cup win, and I believe season 3 for him. Of course, all of his races behind the wheel of that 25. So look at this. He's going to dive it in there and try to clear this 11. He almost got the 03, by the way, but he'll get fifth. And now Spencer Mills in that 37 going to try to follow for sixth. The battle for second is on too right now. Tyler Rattray trying to get around Simon Davis. And it's helping Simon Davis battle for the race lead. As we're past the halfway mark. Man, Michael Collins hanging on for dear life here. He knows that 43 is getting a good run to that outside, and he's going to go up to block it. But now he's going to have the 96 under him. Man, that 43 is having a really strong run on that outside. I don't know how much longer Michael Collins is going to be able to hold it off. He's going to slide up this time. Caution's out. Looks like the 7's off the pace. Michael Collins leads us back. Tyler Rattray gets second. How's about that? Tyler Rattray's in a position to win a race right now, late in the going here. Of course, the leaders will pit. Oh, Parker Smith's on the pit lane. Does he have another issue? Another guy who has had not such a great start to the season, that is the 88. He has had a really horrible start to season 7. Of course, replacing Dick Clark, not an easy thing to do after he took that team to the championship 4. Oh, Tim Horton stayed out. He's thinking points. Or not. He was thinking lap lead. Don't know if I like that thinking. We'll go see what happened. Just some tight battling here, and you see it's practically 3 wide. The 3 had to slide up, and then the 3 tried to cut low once again, and just caught Marine Tayami there. Spins her out. And then Parker Smith, I don't know what happened. I think he tried to stop, and he just stalled it. Yeah, I think he just stalled it there, and didn't know how to refire it, so they had to tow the car. A tough break for the rookie contender. We'll take you back to the green in just a moment. 1 to go under this caution. Michael Collins will be the leader. Tyler Rattray in second. Charles Sanford third. Simon Davison fourth. Dan Hummel fifth. Spencer Mills in sixth. Max Anderson seventh. Alexander Rowe eighth. Nicholas Jaweit in ninth. And Tim Randolph rounds out your top 10. You see the 34, Keith Stevens, a problem, and he will unfortunately not finish the race today. He blew up as well. Something with those Fords as the green flag flies. We're back underway. But something with those Fords, they are just not having a good race here today, other than Michael Collins. And look at this, the 03, speed on the short runs. And Charles Sanford is going to battle for second with the car he used to drive, that 96. And Charles Sanford looking to reverse the curse. Oh, the 96 pitted, and it really messed up the 03. Something went wrong with the 96 of Tyler Rattray, and it just helped Dan Hummel out a lot. Now Dan Hummel is on the best lane on the track. The 6 has an issue. Michael Collins with an issue, and he is going to pit a tough break for the race leader, as the new leader is the 25 of Dan Hummel. Two of your leaders just went to the pit lane either with an issue or an unscheduled stop. Michael Collins, they're looking at it. See Tyler Rattray's out and away. But man, 2 guys leading the race now have not had the best Cup Series careers. Of course, Charles Sanford has 2 Cup wins, one at Daytona, one at Talladega. Dan Hummel has none. But he does have a Lyft National Championship. And the question today will be, which one of these 2 finally ends their curse? Charles Sanford trying to close as much as he can. It's going to come down to who wants it more between these 2. Look at him. He's running that high line looking for all the grip he can get. And he's going to try to let that 43 to the inside of him. And 43 said, I'm not going down there. Another guy up here who hasn't won in a while. The 29 of Alexander Rowe. It's a brand new team in Beaver Don Racing. Can he take him to victory lane and end his winless streak? Of course, he's going to have to get around the 43 to make it happen. And look at this right here. The battle for third is on. He's going to have to go full sails ahead. And he's just not going to be able to do it. But you know, he's desperate. Charles Sanford is closed again. He's going to try to make another run at it. Question is, will he use the bumpers to make it happen? No, he's going to use that high line instead. I don't know. If I were him, I'd use the bumpers at this point. I know it's 30-something laps to go, but I would consider the bumper at this point. Because I don't think Dan Hummel's going to give it up that easy. Another thing you can't rule out is we're at least one more pit stop we're going to have before the end of this race. And then the other factor, what if we have overtime? Because that could change everything. Of course, there is no choose rule in this series. Something to note. You see the top 5 have really just settled in. Back behind, though, the battle is on. See Mitchell Collins under pressure for 10th right now from that 65 of Giorgio Stumu, who had a pretty decent run over at Homestead and looking to add to it. He won't get the position, though. Back up front. Man, that 03 is really being a pain in the backside for the 25. Here he goes, looking for the lead. Dan Hummel, though, has the preferred lane. Charles Sanford's going to have to go full send. And he's hanging in there, but I just don't know. He's not going to get it this time. I think he's had enough of riding in second. But here's the other problem, and I don't want to jinx it, but I'm afraid I might. Charles Sanford, if we do have one more cyclist stops coming, Sanford has never had good luck in clutch situations with this pit crew. He has never had that kind of luck. It's always been something. He's either collided with someone on the pit lane, had a slow stop, got pushed out on the track, and an illegal merge occurred. This guy can't catch a break in the final cycle of stops. Can today be the day? If that happens, can they make it a good money stop? You gotta imagine he is sitting there thinking about all of that right now. You know, how are we gonna execute is the first thing he's thinking. Because again, he has a long storied history last season of not executing on pit stops. Just look at this. He's trying everything to put this 25 in an awkward situation. But the 25 is not budging. course, Western New York Autosport has the 25 pits. Western New York Autosport, I was about to say, has had a very successful start to the season so far in all three series. Of course, Giorgio Stumu had a good run. Dan Hummel, Austin Shaw, they led some laps here at Homestead last race. Karen James won a truck race. Dan Hummel won at Daytona. They've had a really good start to Speed Weeks, or to Season 7, I should say. Giorgio Stumu to the lead. The one of Tyler Faden to second. And you see all those cars that stayed out in hopes of leading a lap. Here comes the 65. And the big question, how did the 03 execute? Oh, he got hit again. And this time he doesn't care. But he's going to lose some track time. Can he stay in front of the 11? Oh, man. I told you he doesn't get off without getting hit. And he got hit by the 96 of Tyler Rattray. And now he is he's going to need a caution at this point. I think that's his only shot at this 25, although the 25 is catching lap traffic. Starting with that 00 of Maureen Tayami, and lap traffic has not been much of a factor early on. But he is really going to need that 00 and that 18 to hold up these guys in front, and he's going to have to keep that 11 behind him at the same time. Max Anderson is back there, and he is hungry too. Talk about pressure in the closing stages. He's closing. And he dives it into turns 1 and 2. This might hurt his exit. And it's going to. But he's trying everything he can to put this pressure on Dan Hummel. And Charles has said, I've been here all these years. You haven't. Let me put it this way. If you're not rooting for Charles Sanford, I mean, the only one who might not be is Max Anderson or Dan Hummel. But the rest of the field, man, it is so hard right now to not root for Charles Sanford to go for this win because of just how much bad luck he has had in this series. I mean, he has had some of the worst luck you could imagine. Of course, you saw it on that pit lane. He got hit. And surprisingly, it's not impacting him. Oh, here he comes. He's going to run the high lane. And he's not going to get there. 7 to go, or I'm sorry, 9 to go rather. He is right there, ready to pounce. And again, we question it. Will he use the bumper? And if he does, when will he use it? Because again, if he pushes that 25 right now out of the way, 25's got a shot to do the same exact thing right back to him. Here he goes, trying to look to the outside. He won't get there. He might just need a caution. 6 to go. You see, they haven't caught the lap traffic, and that may be why Dan Hummel is backing it down and kind of let Charles Sanford close there, because he knew if he got caught in that lap traffic, he was going to be in trouble. 5 to go. And the other thing now that this 03 has to think about, if he does something stupid and it messes both of them up, it's going to hand Max Sanderson the win. And that's exactly what that 11 is banking on. 4 to go. Here goes the 11. He's looking, but he won't get there. He's backing up again, probably to try to make another charge with 3 to go. Coming to 2 to go this time. Charles Sanford, he's going to have 2 more laps, about a mile to go to try to make something happen. And of course, again, if that white flag waves, we won't have overtime. And it looks like it's headed that direction. You see the 11 looking to the inside. This could help Charles Sanford. White flag, 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. Don't rule this out. This could play in Charles Sanford's favor right now. Oh, this really could play in his favor. A lap traffic moment on the final lap, and it actually won't. I'm sorry. Correction, it won't. Out of turn 4. Dan Hummel. He's going to get his first career Jello Cup Series win at Martinsville. Oh, man. Another race for Charles Sanford. Close but no cigar, but hey, a second place run is just as good for a man who's had such bad luck. That's almost a win. But for Dan Hummel, congratulations, the defending Lift National Series champion. He gets himself a heck of a run today. He gets his first Jello Cup Series win. Western New York Autosport is on a tear to open this season. Congratulations to the 25. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and standings, and we will be back here next weekend, or next Saturday, when the Jello Cup Series takes on the Richmond Raceway. Until then, guys, goodbye, everyone.